Good morning, guys. It's actually more afternoon because it's 1 o'clock. I woke up at noon 10-ish with a splitting migraine. It's actually worse today than it has been in several weeks, so it kind of sucks. I'm really tired. So I've been kind of drinking a little bit of coffee, not too much coffee because too much caffeine also can give you your headaches. I'm trying to get things done. I have a card that I have to get up today that I'm going to color, but the desk is a mess because I moved things around so the kitties could sit by the window and stuff like that. I also got my kawaii needle minders finally up on my Etsy store, so they are there. There's 7 of them. Yesterday evening I were sharding kawaii vegetables. I got 8 sharded. I have only stitched 7 of them, so I have a couple that I need to stitch up. I have all of these ideas of how I want to present them because they are going, the patterns for the needle minders are going up in my Etsy store too. Basically, this is how it is. Most of my needle minders are that I sell. The needle minders that are produced and then I sell are going to be 1. I probably won't remake them. It all depends. If you really want one of my needle minders that I have already sold, I might actually do one for you if you ask, but most of them I won't do repeats on them because time-wise it's not economically for me. I don't get enough money on them. Sitting and making needle minders, it's not economically, sort of. But instead I am going to make the patterns available for a fee. You are going to get them both as PDFs and hopefully as booklets. I'm just gonna learn all the softwares, so the patterns won't be in the store until maybe a week or 2. It will take some time to actually get them where I want them, but we'll see. It's going to be fun playing around with it though, making them all the way I want them to. I am going to, the PDFs are going to be in like a booklet form, so basically you can either buy the PDF or the booklet. It's going to look the same. The booklet will be printed. I'm going to make sure also that my printer works. I have to find the little electrical thingy boxy for it and the cable so I can connect it to my computer. So those are things I'm going to do. I'm going to try not to sit in front of my computer too much today, but I have a couple of vlogs that I need to edit because I was too tired to do it yesterday. But yeah, we'll see if this headache will stop my progressing today, but I have so much fun things I want to do, so we'll see. But good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. So I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna buy myself a kind of proper button maker or not. It's a big question. It's a lot of money. It costs to make buttons. I want one. I use these handy ones that you do yourself. They are a little bit fiddly to get in and it's a little bit of hard work. A button maker tool, you basically just push a lever twice and then you have a button that works. So I'm kind of thinking about getting one. I don't know if it would be economically to do that because so far I've sold 1 needle minder and I would need to sell a whole bunch more to be able to pay for this. But at the same time it would be fun to have one. And even though the one I'm looking at has like interchangeable, and these are for fabric covered buttons, and they have these interchangeable molds. You only get 1 in the package, but you can buy more later. And you get, I think you get like 200 buttons or 100 buttons in the kit when you buy the machine. So I would be able to make like 200 buttons in total. Then I do have to cross stitch 200 buttons. But I'm thinking also maybe I could kind of make fabric prints to go with my buttons, so I can make both hand cross stitch ones and fabric ones with my own designs. Maybe, but it's a big thing to think about, and I've been debating this for years actually, but I'm back looking at it now when my Etsy shop actually is up and running. But yeah, I'm gonna sit down and see if I can get some coloring done, and then we'll see what the rest of the day will bring. This is how it looks when I'm making a project. Here is the hex chart that I'm using to kind of pick the colors, and Sunny Alnock have made an amazing job getting this together. It's so much fun picking colors working from that. I have colored my little creation here, and now I'm gonna add a background, and he is going to be in Paris. I'm not a real Paris fan, but a lot of my cards have been Paris influenced. I think it's because I really like the look of having the Eiffel Tower like in the background and some grass greens and stuff. So what I am doing is I'm looking at different Eiffel Tower pictures, a whole bunch of them, and then I'm gonna sketch an image and I'm going to color it. And that is basically how I work, both with backgrounds but also with my little like needle minders and my ideas for other things. I go to Google, I Google a whole bunch of images, and I'm not using one image as a reference image, I'm using a lot. And also that is a big difference if we talk about copyright, for example. If you're a person who do art that is supposed to be photo realistic, then you have to pay for the photo that you're doing, if you're doing like copying the image with your art. But if you are doing like I'm doing, I'm just doing a background with an Eiffel Tower and I'm using a whole bunch of different images, my Eiffel Tower won't be looking like all these images. It will be looking like an Eiffel Tower, and I can't go and get my photos there. But I'm getting inspiration from a whole bunch of images, so there isn't one specific one that should get the copyright of my image. I get the copyright of my image. So that's how that works. And now I'm gonna make a background because I should have posted these pictures a couple of hours ago. We'll see how it goes. We are making tacos. We have taco shells in our oven, and we have all of these strange things, including our clean socks, on top of our table with red bell pepper. This is another sort of bell pepper, but almost. Then Christopher has his little mix of like I think it's some strong things, some pea thingies, and just a mix of things. I don't eat anything of this, so he mixes it. And we have cucumbers, avocado, like spices and stuff, creme fraiche, and salad. And that is all that we have on our tacos. So we have taco evening today. Yummy! Well guys, I'm gonna head to bed. I ended up doing a whole bunch of paperwork instead of doing all the other things that I kind of planned. And look! He's like, why did you close the window? I want to come in this way. He's very cute. As soon as I close the window, they start jumping, but I had to do that because it's getting late and we're gonna head to bed, and it gets cold in the apartment because the temperatures in Sweden during the night goes pretty low, and then the whole apartment would be cold. Yeah, but I've been doing paperwork. I've been kind of collecting all of my Etsy sales in one of... I have all the data on Etsy, but I need to be able to kind of do the bookkeeping on it. This is all new for me. I never have a company. I never had to keep books of anything. In Sweden, the company we work for pay our taxes. we don't have to calculate taxes when we go shopping because the taxes are in the price of the products. So it's very simple. You just go around, you get your money in your pocket, and the money you get in your pocket is the money you have to buy things for. You don't have to set aside money for taxes and stuff like that. But when you have a company, that's a whole other business. Because when you sell things, you have to register taxes on what you sell. And when you buy things, you can actually also register those taxes, but on the other direction. So, say I bought a computer for the company, then I would be able to the cost of the taxes I can kind of clear towards the taxes that I would pay for the products that people buy from me. Stuff like that. There's a lot of economics stuff, and I have taken 3 courses of economics. 2 when I went in school 10th to 12th grade, and then 1 again when I went to university. But none of them were in-depth courses, really. And I haven't taken bookkeeping specifically, it's just kind of base economics. So I have to learn all of that. I'm happy though. I have help of my boyfriend because he kept the economics for kind of school student groups and stuff. We had a student pub. One of the things were the pub, and he was the bookkeeper for that, so that made things. He did all of that, so I can ask him questions, but still I think I need to get like a bookkeeping for dummies or something, so that I learn how to do all that. But I sat down and got it all kind of listed. The problem is that it's listed in both dollars and Swedish crowns, and that's a little bit complex. Yeah, because you have different different rates, different times a day, different days. So it's a little bit complex, but yeah. I had earned a lot more money on Etsy than I thought I had for the past 3 months, which is kind of cool. This is why I have registered a company, because I need to pay taxes and everything. So yeah, a lot of fun. Or more tedious work, but I got all the papers done and stuff that I needed to get done, so that's awesome. I have also been sketching up my vegetables. I'm gonna do digital images of all the vegetables, and the sketches that I had done were a little bit fussy. Basically, I had an idea how the vegetable would look, and then I kind of sketched it / blocked it out on graph paper. So I never had a solid image of the vegetable that I could then kind of do line art and stuff on. So that is what I'm going to do tomorrow, I think. I'm gonna make a card for Monday. I have to figure out what that's supposed to be. And then I'm probably gonna sit and sketch vegetables and digitalize them, because I want to have like small vegetable images on the PDFs of my shirts. So I'm going to do, even if I don't use all of them, because there is a big chance that I won't be using all of the vegetables. I still want to play around with them and create them and sketch them and stuff, so yeah. And I got the last update of the sharding software, so that is all fixed, so now I can just play around with all my funny things. I just need more time, because tomorrow is Sunday, and then it's Monday and again, and then I have to work. And yes, I love my work, so it's fun to go to work, but I need to be two persons, so I both can do my programming work and I can do my designing work. That is going to be complex, but I'll solve it somehow. But good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye!